Hello everybody, this is Lane, and please, I apologize if I kind of sound a little boring. I kind of gotten a small headache, so you can try to get used to it. But today we are going to be making, I just made at least, concept art for TOMY Sonic figures of characters that haven't been made yet, but I really think they should be made in 2019. So let's start off with Rouge the Bat, and yeah, I messed up on the head and I messed up on the thumb, but it's not going to be like this. So yeah, you could see how she's going to have the bats in her back, the shape of like the boots to like the side and everything. She looks kinda okay, and even though like her legs feel a little fat, I'm kind of expecting something like that, especially from TOMY. This one is Cream the Rabbit, and she's going to be a lot smaller. Like, maybe the same size as, like, the classic characters, or maybe smaller than the Modern Tales figure. It kind of depends on proportions. But yeah, she looks a lot good. I even got rid of, like, the skirt on what she would look like without the skirt. And yeah, she would also come with a Cheese the Chow like figurine. Though since like most single packs don't come with accessories, I kind of doubt she might, but she definitely should. Now, if you are a collector of the Jazzware Sonic figure, they made Blaze the Cat, and she was an exclusive to a comic pack with another Sonic. But this time, Tomy's should be making a Blaze figure, and this is what I'm thinking she might look like. Another art with her without the coat, so you can see how the legs are gonna look like to the side and everything. She looks kind of great. I'm kind of hoping they make her in 2019. Next up, this is Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic 2006. From the previous video for the 2018 Sonic figures, someone actually wanted me to make a picture of what TOMY would make for a silver figure so he could destroy it because of Sonic 06. Kind of a funny comment. So whoever commented on that video, congratulations, I just made it. This is what I'm thinking he might look like, and well, he doesn't look as accurate as like he should be. I'm thinking his forehead spine should be a little longer, but that's the least I could do. But yeah, I'm thinking of him being posed with his legs spread apart so he could fit in with the other TOMY figures, like say the Metal Sonic figure, which just recently came out on Toy Wiz and Gamers World. So I'm going to go try to find it tomorrow. But we're getting off topic. Next one. Here's another figure that TOMY should make. Now, it was kind of hard for me to choose because I kind of wanted to choose E102 Gamma. Oh, and I also wanted to choose E1023 Omega. But I decided to go with Omega since he's more of like the recent games. But yeah, unlike the classic figures, which has a lot of articulations, Omega's probably going to have the same articulation as the modern figures as well as the Boom figures, so that way he could fit in with the modern figures. He might be a good display for like the Jazzwares figures for some people who are more interested in Jazzwares instead of TOMY, but yeah. Now, he was the hardest to make. He was one of the hardest to make because like he's a robot and robots have tons of details and it's kind of hard to draw. So, this is the least I could do. So, yeah, it looks okay. I'm kind of hoping you guys might like it. Next one is SBO the Chameleon. On the side, you can see how his spikes and tails would go, as well as his, like, feet. And then here's a bigger drawing that's colored in. And yeah, I'm expecting him to do like a peace sign or whatever since a lot of artwork of him had like him with like the peace sign. In fact, speaking of artwork, I had to go on like the Sonic Network wiki to find like artwork of characters. But yeah, he looks okay, But the purple color I had is a lot darker than what he should be. Next one is Charmy the Bee, and here's a side view of what he would look like with the wings. And then there's a full color front view, which he looks okay, though I did kind of made the legs a little fatter, which kind of might end up happening, to be honest, but, well, it's Charmy. Charmy looks great, to be honest. Moving on. The last figure we'll be talking about is Vector the Crocodile. Now, this year, Tomy is making a plush of Vector, with the only one being GE. This time, they should make a Vector figure, maybe a little bit taller than the Jazzwares one, and have the same hand poses like the Jazzwares one, and make sure every detail is given. There's also a side view of Vector with the side of his muzzle and the tail. So that's basically it with this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully Tomy can take these figures into consideration, because my dad actually works at Tomy, and my dad is actually the CEO of Tomy. I actually tested out the classic Supersonic plush, and it looked awful. Also, I actually own the Amy Rose metal plate 2-pack prototype, but I can't show it to you because my daddy, which is basically a CEO of Tomy, could take away my Game Boy.